Are you feeling like you're just constantly running on empty? Trust me, you are not alone. Today, we're going to unpack a real, practical blueprint for a life with way less stress and a whole lot more joy. So, let's get right into it. Yeah, this probably looks and feels pretty familiar, doesn't it? The constant juggling act. Work, family, trying to have a personal life. It can make stress feel like this roommate you never wanted and can't get rid of. But what if I told you it really doesn't have to be that way? And that right there is our mission for this explainer. We're not talking about wishful thinking or some impossible dream. We're actually breaking down real, actionable steps you can start taking, like today, to totally reshape your daily life. Let's dive in. Okay, but first, we really need to get our heads around the stakes here, because stress isn't just a feeling of being busy or a little annoyed. No, it is a serious health issue that can have a huge, and I mean huge, impact on our well-being. So let's just take a look at this number, 79%. That's how many adults are dealing with stress on a regular basis. Think about that. If you're in a room with 10 people, almost 8 of them are feeling that pressure. This isn't just a you problem or a me problem, it's a we problem. And this is where it gets really serious. Chronic, long-term stress is directly linked to a 45% increased risk of heart disease. We're not just talking about feeling better in the moment, we're talking about protecting our health for the long haul. On top of that, being stressed out all the time just wears down our body's defenses. It leads to a 60% higher chance of getting sick. I mean, have you ever noticed how you always seem to catch a cold right after a super stressful week at work? Well, this is exactly why. So let's just put it all together. You've got 79% of people feeling stressed regularly. For over a third of them, 35%, it's messing with their daily lives. Then you add in the massive risks for heart disease and just getting sick more often. And it becomes crystal clear. This is a health crisis we just can't afford to ignore. Okay, enough of the scary stuff. Now that we know what we're up against, let's focus on the solutions. Let's talk about how we fight back. We're going to walk through 5 super powerful but simple tools that can help you get back that sense of calm and well-being. So here they are, your new best friends. Get moving, practice mindfulness, nourish your body, prioritize sleep, and connect with others. I want you to think of this as your own personal wellness toolkit. And now we're going to break down each one. First up, get moving. Okay, we all know exercise is good for us, right? But the secret sauce to actually making it a habit is finding something you truly enjoy. It could be dancing, walking, sports, whatever. And here's the real pro tip. Start small. Seriously, even a 10-minute walk can make a world of difference. Tool number 2 is mindfulness. You know, this quote just hits the nail on the head. It's not about trying to sit in a silent room for an hour. It's about taking just a few minutes, 5 or 10, to just breathe and be present. If you're new to this, apps like Headspace or Calm are an absolutely fantastic way to get started. All right, next up, nourishing your body. What we put on our plate has such a direct line to our mood and our energy. And here's a fun idea to make healthy eating feel less like a chore. Just try one new healthy recipe each week. It can actually be a really amazing form of self-care. Our fourth tool is one I think we could all use more of: sleep. Getting the 7 to 9 hours of quality rest is non-negotiable for your mental and physical health. A simple thing like creating a little bedtime routine and putting your phone away an hour before bed, game changer. And finally, our fifth tool, connection. Please never, ever underestimate the power of your support system. Your friends, your family, they are a buffer against all the stuff life throws at you. So be intentional about it. Schedule those calls, those coffees, or hey, why not join a local club or group? It's a great way to build those vital connections. So we've talked about our personal habits, right? But there's this other huge piece to the puzzle we almost always overlook, our actual physical environment. I mean, where you live can either pile on the stress or it can become your greatest ally in fighting it. So what do we even mean by a stress-free living environment? Well, it's way more than just having a roof over your head. It's about a space that's intentionally designed to reduce the friction, the little annoyances in your day-to-day life, and to actually actively support your well-being. So what does this look like in the real world? It's about getting rid of all those little hassles that pile up and create big stress. Think about it. Things like having a landlord who actually fixes things quickly, or maybe living in a community with a gym or a garden that makes it easy to unwind and connect with your neighbors. Let's break that down even more. A truly stress-free environment is one where the little stuff is just handled, Maybe it's a place where you don't have to spend a weekend setting up utilities because it's all inclusive, or where you feel totally safe and secure. The whole point is to create a space where you can finally, truly relax and recharge your batteries. Now, I know what you might be thinking. This all sounds great, but what's the real payoff? Well, it's time we stop thinking about our wellness as a cost and start seeing it for what it is, the single best investment you will ever make in your entire life. And that really is the million-dollar question, isn't it? When you put your time, your energy, maybe even some money into your health and your environment, what do you actually get back? Oh, the returns are massive. You get more productive because a less stressed mind is a sharper mind. You get better relationships because you're showing up as the best version of yourself for the people you love. And you get actual, real financial savings by preventing expensive health problems down the road. It is a total win-win-win. So, what's the big takeaway from all this? It's that prioritizing your own well-being is not a luxury, not anymore. In this crazy, fast-paced world, it is an absolute necessity for creating a life that feels genuinely good on the inside, not just one that looks good from the outside. I really want to leave you with this powerful thought. This isn't about some distant future goal. The journey, the real transformation, it all starts with the choices you make right now, today. So embrace it. And that brings us right here to our final thought. It's a question for you. I want you to forget about trying to overhaul your entire life overnight. Just think about this. Out of everything we talked about today, what is the one small, simple change you can commit to making, starting now?